the first part of the relocation process. After our successful delocation process, we are starting the relocation process. We are going to be building new buddies locations in the foreseeable future. They will be a lot smaller, and the animatronics will no longer be allowed to move around during the daytime. What you see is a cleared out office, as the offices are being cleared out over an HQ. What you see here is the maintenance area, where we keep all the animatronics and machineries, along with video games and television. So this area will soon be cleaned out. It has not been cleaned out yet due to how low the facility is. The main HQ of Buddy and Friends Incorporated is being cleaned out as we speak, as the first part of the relocation process. The new location for HQ will be a lot smaller in Portland, Oregon, as our previous headquarters was in Los Angeles, California. So we are replacing it in a new and much smaller place, as we are trying to revive the place. What you see here is the maintenance hallway, going up and down the staircases to get to different maintenance places. This has been stripped of mainly of what it used to have, as in a couple of weeks, the whole facility will be taken care of, and everything will be being moved. In the process of relocation, some incidents may happen, like what you see. If an oil spill were to happen, or the machines or animatronics happen to leak oil, remember to use the electronic doors to cut that area off. Just like the restaurants, the main headquarters has the electronic doors that can cut off certain rooms, cut off all doors that can lead outside of the contaminated area and wait for help to arrive. Also, multiple pipes have broken during this relocation process, so many rooms are partially flooded like this one. Remember to lock it up and shut the door, the electric door, to make sure no one can get in or out of it. And eventually it will be cleared out after everything is cleared. If you have any circumstances, you can use the air ducts to get out. This is what the manager's office looks like now. He's no longer in the office. If you must speak to the manager or any higher-ups, you must call them, as all their offices have already been cleared out of everything, and they have been moved to the new Portland HQ. As you can see, areas are being flooded. These areas are mainly the transport areas. Due to how big the old HQ is, they built to transportation areas. These subway stations are mainly underwater, as that's where most of the water pipes are. Now for leaving the location. When you attempt to leave the location after everything's been done, do not, under any circumstances, use the boardwalking way out, as due to decay in how many years this way has been abandoned for. The boardwalk way off the HQ island is unusable, as you can see, it is fallen in decay. The only true safe way to get out, if you are tempted to get out by water, would be going through the tunnels. This is just the above ground tunnels. This is one way to leave the HQ, as most of the normal doors and ways out are currently non-functional, as due to malfunction with the electronic doors, as the wiring is being taken out manually. Now for the underground basement areas. Take everything outdoors. Attempt to clean up. Don't spend too much time cleaning up, as it is being currently sold to investors, and the investors will be taking charge of the area within a couple of days. Now, this area is known for having immense fog, very immense fog, and due to this, it is highly advised to go with 2 or 3 people when exiting the facility, as you can see, is very misty. This is for the safety of you. If you happen to be stationed in the old apartment section, you'll be able to leave the facility by using the cargo port where shipments are being made and delivered. This is what the break room looks like. It is currently abandoned and falling into disarray. as everything's being taken out and there's no electricity in the room soon to be. This is what the main air office looks like now. All office cubicles have been taken out and are being moved to Portland in the new location. If you happen to be stationed somewhere like here at the port station, there is another way to leave besides just walking out, as it is too dangerous to simply leave the station, as mist surrounds the building most of the time due to where the original HQ is placed. For underground workers, you need to take the train we have. The train will take you up to the surface and take you to Los Angeles, where most of the work happens. As the real facility where everything really goes on is actually miles away from Los Angeles. It's a secluded area. Some of you may not notice. The only people who work there are people who notice. The HQ Los Angeles is only for the press and the public to see. But before you leave the facility, make sure to clock out here in the computer. That is all for now.